Welcome to Off-Gridiot. I'm Phil, and in today's episode, we're gonna be doing some stealth camping at a car dealership with 24/7 surveillance. It's below freezing temperatures, and I'm gonna be testing a survival setup that's probably not gonna work very well. And for a first time ever, going to try to do some cooking using only body heat. Stick around for that. Just kind of hanging out right here. The dealership closes right about now. I've already seen a few cars, a few employees already get out and leave. It's already dark out right now. It gets dark so early here, still in January in upstate New York. There are still a few employees milling around. I've been kind of circling the area, just kind of waiting for the right opportunity to get in here and back into this space. I think there's still some people in the building. I thought I saw some cleaners. These parking lots do get monitored by security cameras. There's 24/7 surveillance. Plows come through here. And this is kind of a hot spot where police do try to catch speeders on this strip. They park in here. So I'm in the very, very back of this lot. And I'm butted up against the edge of there's a little creek that's back here. I don't foresee any traffic coming through here other than plows and maybe the police once at night. So we'll see how tonight goes, but my lousy duct tape car definitely stands out amongst all these brand new vehicles. So I've got these clamps, and I'm just gonna clamp this tarp around the hatch and leave it open a little so I can kind of stand up and walk around a little bit back here. You can actually feel the warmth in here just with this tarp around. Out of the wind now back here. All right, get the seat down. My sleeping pad arranged. Now, as far as staying warm tonight, no sleeping bag.
No sleeping bag.
You are so stupid.
I don't know what the temperature is right now. It's probably about 20 degrees. This is a 42-gallon contractor bag. It's just a really large, thick garbage bag to try and insulate myself. And this Sierra Madre emergency sleeping bag. Haven't even tested it out, haven't even broken it out yet. The company recommends it for survival emergencies and keeping them in your vehicle. You can see how small it is. It's smaller than a can of soda. Let's get this open. It is reusable, which is quite handy. And it's supposed to reflect your body heat back at you. Let's see if I can open this up. This thing, there's a lot more length on here. It can go all the way up to probably over my head. Besides this emergency sleeping bag, I do have a pack of hot hands that I'm gonna throw down here inside the bag. And like I said, I have this 42-gallon construction garbage bag. So everything all together, this emergency poncho is smaller than the size of a soda can. Hot hands, which is basically the size of a wallet. And these 42-gallon construction bags fold up to this. Basically 2 cans of soda, and you're probably gonna have a fully functioning emergency sleep system No, I'm doing this more for survival kind of purposes. I don't think it's going to be that great of a night. I don't think I'm going to sleep that awesome. I'm just kind of testing things out in below freezing temperatures without proper gear. And these are things you can store in your car. So every now and then you do learn something here on Off-Gridiot. But I'm going to see how I do tonight. I'm going to monitor the temperatures outside, the temperatures here in the vehicle around me, monitor the climate here inside my sleep system, my microclimate.
Microclimate.
A microclimate is the tiny bubble of warm air your body makes inside your shelter and sleep system. Your sleeping system traps your body heat like a cozy insulation. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to this asshole. Off-Gridiot.
I always use my pack as a pillow. I don't even bother with a pillow. Pack has never done me wrong.
Before I get hypothermic hallucinations, I should rewind to the stupidest part of this video.
We must feed him gravel.
No, not that. This.
So I have a revolutionary item that the stealth camping community has never seen before, and I don't know if it works. It's supposed to let you cook with your own body heat. Our own bodies produce 300 to 400 BTUs just at rest, or 1 to 2,000 BTUs during strenuous activity. And this item is pretty crazy. I really hope it works. The concept of taking body heat and harnessing the energy inside of us is probably something that's pretty forward thinking. It's from Gossamer Gear, and it's called the Crotch Pot. Crotch Pot.
Crotch pot.
And yes, that name is real. It's on the original packaging, Crotch Pot. And it's probably where you're thinking it's going. So you might be asking yourself, I'm sure you have a lot of questions. But on tonight's menu, this is a YouTube breakthrough. Cooking in the Crotch Pot. Chef Boyardee, spaghetti and meatballs cooked by my own balls and meat. And I'm probably about to get demonetized on YouTube. It's this little pouch. Now this is great for hikers, but you could strap this in and leave it on for as long as you need. I'm going to leave it on overnight. And it captures your body heat, and you clip it to your belt loops, and then you tuck it into your pants, and you're wearing your food for the day. And after a few hours of activity and moving around, apparently it heats up your food. I'm essentially a human crotch pot. I'm a human crock pot right now. But right now, the crock pot's on low. I think I'm gonna crank it up to high. There's only one way to do that.
Tired of dinner defeating you, little lady? Introducing the Crotch Pot, the futuristic way to cook. Using your meat heat. Crotch Pot. Use your grundle to make a bundle, because effort is optional.
This is a Stealth Camping Alliance challenge. It's actually the first one I've participated in.
I think the crotch pot leaked. Here's Camp Like a Boon with the challenge announcement.
Camp Like a Boon. The Alliance is even bigger. The worldwide community of stealth campers. Over 285 different channels. There are over 4,000 videos. For January, I have the honor to announce the challenge, and it will be a car stealth camp. Enjoy a car stealth camp this time.
What'd I miss? Boone, how you liking the video so far?
This video is the best video I like it most.
I encountered Small Plots' channel. I said, wait, other people are doing this? I thought it was just a Steve Wallace thing only. Didn't know about the Alliance. Started following Small Plots during the early years, and he's only about 2 hours away from me. And Kevin from Small Plots got me into stealth camping and realizing this is something I could do. I thought it was just like a Steve Wallace thing. I didn't know there was like a trend or an alliance. And anyways, one thing led to another. I started finding the other channels associated with the Stealth Camping Alliance. The Stealth Camping Alliance is coming up on its 5-year anniversary. But you have people from all across the world in different countries all doing this. And the biggest takeaway I've found from the Stealth Camping Alliance is everybody seems to be just a really cool, genuine person. And one of the things I want to keep going, or I would recommend, at least I'm going to try and do it when I can, let's pay things forward. And what I mean by that is if there's a smaller kind of not that I'm a big thing, I'm not a big channel by any means right now, but if there's a smaller channel or a channel that's, you know, trying to get off the ground and get started, give them a shout out. You know, everyone knows about Steve Wallace. He's fantastic. And then you have some other starting to grow larger YouTube channels. I mentioned Small Plots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a shout out to Boys of the North. This guy, you guys think I'm crazy sometimes? I've worried for this guy's safety on a few camps that he's done. He's done some crazy shit. And so Boys of the North, shouting you out. Anyone watching, if you have not visited that channel, check him out. I could actually take this sleeping bivvy and put it up over my head. I don't think I will because I have my hood. I've got my hoodie, and that'll keep my head pretty warm. But you could bundle this whole over around your head and have just your face poking out. Right now the temperature outside is 21 degrees. And I have my little, I have another thermometer here in my sleep system. It's at 60 right now. It's at 60 degrees. You can see in my sleep system right now is about 40 degrees warmer than it is outside. I'm hoping that it stays that way. If I can somehow keep it around 60 degrees, I don't think it's going to stay at 60 degrees. Even if it stayed above 50, I'll probably be in pretty good shape. I don't think it's going to be the best night's sleep. Goal is to not run the car once. I could easily go back there and turn on the car and kick the heat on, obviously, but I'm going to see how I fare in below freezing temperatures with just garbage bag and an emergency reflective sleeping bag. It's got this reflective material here inside, and it reflects the body heat back onto me. Highly recommend this book. I'm going to be reading this tonight. It's called There's Just One Problem, and it's by a former writer of the WWE. Arguments behind the scenes on how to develop a story for the wrestlers. It just shows you how the storylines come together behind the scenes within the writer's room and all the backstage drama. And it's hilarious. I mean, if you ask me, the behind the scenes stuff of pro wrestling is sometimes more interesting than the stuff you see on TV.
You can feel it, dude! You can feel it! Load the spaceship with the rocket fuel. Load it with the warriors. The ultimate warrior.
So for any of you out there who like pro wrestling, this book, highly recommend this so far. I'm not done with it yet, but it's a great read. And I also want to shout out a friend of mine who wrote a book. I didn't bring the book with me because I already finished it, but it's Misty Rivers by Chick Scaparo. I'll put the link here or picture of the book here. I could not put that book down. Longtime friend of mine. He follows the channel. Check it out if you want. A little chilly this morning. It's 8:50 in the morning and it's 31 degrees out. I left my sensor for this on the car next to me. Hopefully I don't forget that out there. It's out there on the car next to me. The sleep wasn't too bad. I did add another hot hands into here. In fact, actually, let me see what the temperature is right now. That's because I added a hot hands in there probably about half an hour ago and went back to sleep. So it's what I say it was: outside temperature in the sleep system temperature. Maybe this will be a thumbnail. All right, I am all packed up. That's the nice thing about car camping is the pack up took like 1 minute. So for stealth camping, it's great. But don't think I forgot about breakfast. We're gonna see how this did. I left it in the crotch pot all night long. Okay, it feels warm. It feels like if I microwaved these for, you know, about 90 seconds. So it's definitely not hot, but it's warm. This is probably a new low for me on the channel. Cooked with regret. So there's no like steam coming off it, but it's warm. It's not bad. It's not bad. I would be very careful about if you were to use a crotch pot, I would be very careful and selective of what you choose. Something that's already cooked, like you could eat SpaghettiOs raw, but I would give this, as far as heating your food, a C+ to a B-. It technically worked. It technically didn't work great. I think it has a lot more to go, but the technology of harnessing body heat is kind of cool. And I think a product like this, if refined over the years, could go a really long way, as crazy as it is. So with that being said, this was a strange episode of Off-Gridiot. We used body heat to stay warm. We used body heat to do some questionable cooking. And with that, our stealth camping car camping challenge, I would say has been complete. I'm gonna get out of here before the plows come around and before I get spotted. I want to thank you all for sticking around to the very end here. Time to get the hell out of here. Until next time. Peace.
Watch me levitate. All gas, no brakes, your adrenaline.